what does he do about it? Like, he's not gonna come fight you.
The other initiators still in the pool: Mars, Centaur, DK.
Not sold on this idea coming into play.
Do you think about how hard that is, though? Yeah, to be fair. Oh, nice snipe on the courier. Interesting.
To the 19 of Lena, quite a few denies, some of which are probably treants, so it's probably a little bit inflated on the deny side.
Yeah, but Timber is 39% win rate this month. And this month is essentially most of Europe.
Okay, this is just in this tournament though, right? Yeah, it looks like, yeah, so.
I can check this week too.
It definitely hasn't looked good at when we've seen it. We've seen a few teams pick it. It hasn't been running over games like it used to be. Like Funnick, his Timbersaw comes to mind, where it feels like teams have just figured out how to deal with this hero very well.
Yeah, but the most picked hero this week is Grimstroke, in fact. Grimstroke occupies some weird zone where teams don't really ban it, but it does feel very good.
Yeah.
Oh, top.
There's first blood. It's going to be Pasha going down to Mita up top, so it's Death Prophet coming up top. It's always, if you're going to get kills, it's going to be around the Tusk if you're Navi. So instead of Tusk rotating, they're going to rotate towards the Tusk and look to bring down Misha here. They go in 2 hero silence with a Spirit Siphon and Misha. Yeah, he knows he's
worth
dead.
It? Yeah, magical Gissel, unless like he pops his ulti and Tusk is there or something like that. But he can't really lock him in or anything like that. But he can push. That is one thing.
He does just that. And then Immersion does show up. The Tusk with an iShots tag team, they might have this kill. Nature's Prophet didn't chase, but Elias is there. He's like, yeah, we got this one. Spirit Siphon tag team, no problem. Like,
is under attack.
TP back in, Timbersaw, as the Quelling Blades get out of the Sprout, and will attempt to chain out. They managed to cancel it perfectly, but the Ice Shot's not going to land in. With the Inkswell placed on top, they were going to be okay. Elias is going to go down the Lycan rotation with the Shapeshift, but just this outpost not getting scattered.
Pretty sick rotation.
And they hug the tree line, so now they're going to see him as the smoke breaks. They're going to instantly snowball him with 2 heroes. Grimstroke's there, has an Inkswell stun theoretically, but the silence comes out, catches up both before the Inkswell is used, so Lycan getting slowed down by the tag team. Duracha in trouble as he gets sprouted, instantly Quelling Blades his way out, but still goes down. Great smoke move from Navi. Yep. Coming in is Team Spirit. They're going to find Slayer. Snowball dodges the Inkswell stun, but still in some trouble. But he TP's out. He may survive this one. The Chakram damage is going to help bring him down. Immersion getting the last hit. Pasha now in some trouble himself.
Oh, he missed the first ball.
Yep. Gets him with the second, though. They're going to find Elias as well on the Death Prophet, and that may be what they need to get this kill. There's going to be a 2-man Ravage here. Magical trying to get some follow-up damage, but Pasha did not really have any kind of kill opportunity there. The Soulbind going to catch up both of them as well, and this is looking terrible for Navi. Crystallize rotates in, needs to start regenning up. He's inside his Wukong's command, but he's getting so damn freaking low. Jirach is committed for this one. He's over-committed for this one. He dies in order to get the Monkey King kill, but his teammates will clean up. Old Afterlife gets another, and they're going to take out the Tidehunter to complete the team wipe, as Tusk has respawned, gotten a revenge kill, may now die a second time, trying to get rid of the silence, gets caught by the Inkswell stun, a couple more right clicks with a Timber Chain.
Just spawned.
Whew. Triple kill for us.
Possibilities are endless right now.
Yeah, instantly you see Team Spirit have several heroes go right back to that Radiant jungle, knowing they're in a fairly safe position. We're gone back at mid, has that Yule Scepter, but didn't want to commit for Slayer, but perhaps Timbersaw will. Forces out a Snowball. It's going to be on a creep, though, so I think Old Afterlife thought the Snowball was coming towards him, but it was nicely placed on a creep. Nice Timber Chain, finds the perfect tree, tips Slayer on his way out. Could be in some trouble. He may have overcommitted. He may be regretting that tip fairly soon, but Immersion is there with the Rolling Thunder onto 2 heroes. Gets a third now as well. There's going to be a Lena rotation as well, and the Tide getting very, very low. Luckily, there's a Sprout to block any kind of chase.
Against really short cooldown heroes is inherently you're just at their mercy. They're going to keep making plays around the map nonstop, while you sort of have to play this really defensive playstyle. They're going to get a kill here.
A solo Ravage onto Urgon's Lina. He's not dead yet. He's still got bottle charges.
Oh, he's okay.
Juking. Yeah, he's surviving currently. He's going to LSA through some trees, finds a way a little bit further into the jungle. Urgon still in some trouble. The Tidehunter's been stunned up again, though. Now the Silence come into play, and Urgon, he's just going to turn and fight. The Silence on the Tide, he can't get rid of it. The Phantom...
I don't know if he knows for sure it's up or anything like that.
Crystallize, Mago jumping in to scout things out. Still some trees around the pit, but you've got to be careful when you're playing against the Timber so you can cut them down. Crystallize going to bound the strike, but here comes the Rolling Thunder.
Oh, this is a great Rolling Thunder.
Yep, he's completely kept them away from the pit while the rest of Team Spirit secure. Roshan gets a nice swashbuckle onto 3, but here comes the Wukong's command. If you're Spirit, you're just looking to disengage. They Quelling Blade to help Immersion get out of the Sprout, but he still ends up going down. Laguna Blade on the backside catches out Pasha. So
they're going to wait this out and go.
And yeah, they want to chase Urgon. He's going to be going in there. He's probably going to Yule Scepter fairly soon as well. The X-Wall Sun is going to be more than enough to catch Magical. Sets up the LSA, and Team Spirit
allows his Lina to be really active on the map, and we're starting to see like why Grimstroke is also really good against
pops the
drop. Aegis.
Yeah, Aegis on the Lina. The shapeshift being used with the Soulbind, and Team Spirit, watch there, like
he still physically has to hit it off, which I think is pretty cool, right?
Oh yeah, it's nice that there are those ways you can play around Tide. It's starting to look that way. Immersion can't get the Rolling Thunder off immediately. Still finds a way to get it off, but awkward. Smoke up. Here we go. Here's the team play we're looking for from Team Spirit. As 20-minute mark approaches, the outpost is going to be what they look to contest. Urgon runs in with the Yule Scepter. Sets up on the Tusk, doesn't get the LSA because there's an interrupt, and here comes Navi. They're going to take the Aegis for nothing, and Lena's trapped in the Wukong's command.
She's so out of position now.
What can she do here? They're going to shapeshift. Immersion wants to go with the Rolling Thunder, but Urgon may just die before he can use any spells here. There's going to throw out a Ravage, which catches out most of Team Spirit. The Lycan coming in with the shapeshift and gets caught by a clumsy net. They've lost the Wukong's command, which means they've now lost the Monkey King as well, and Ravage being committed, so it looks like Navi just out of gas here as they're in full retreat mode. Luckily for Spirit is they had enough threats here that even with the Lina down, the Lycan, the Timbers, now they've used Ravage, and here comes Team Spirit. Straight down the mid lane, they take a tier 2 tower for free. They've got Timbers on the front lines taking up with the reactive armor. They've got the Lycan summons. They're just going to go onto the tier 3 tower with Howl, with summons. That tier 3 tower just melted. Holy crap, that was fast. Lycan even with the Dragon Scale for some extra damage onto these buildings. But what can Navi do? They're respawning now. Team Spirit, no Aegis, and they've still got ultimates though. I
mean, if Navi messes up like one more fight in this kind of area, I think the game might rapidly just decline for them. They're going to lose 2 sets of racks minimum.
Yeah.
Probably enough game 2 where everyone will respawn in time, which I think is the most important thing.
Yep. So if you're Navi, I mean, you mentioned they're going to maybe see Monkey King going down. He went for this Desolate, doesn't have a good escape, and yeah, he's going to get brought down. Are they looking to then instead take
care about getting Ravaged? So you have like 3 heroes that don't really mind it too much.
Just the Lycan who's got one queued up now as well. Finish the AC first, so a lot of damage coming out here.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's just going to Rolling Thunder. There's nothing you can do in response. Crystallizes in all sorts of trouble. Going for that greedy Deso build, but Urgon, he's lost his life. He's been blown up to start things off here. Coming in is the Lycan, the stun onto the Tidehunter. They're just going to ignore Pasha for now. He's going to throw out some Anchor Smashes to try and keep his teammates alive. Afterlife on the run with the Spirit Vessel on him. He's going to be a little bit careful. They've traded Monkey King for Lina. Monkey actually buys back though, so I think if Team Spirit can get out, they're going to be okay with this one, but Roche has respawned, so we could see both teams gunning for that one. Pasha doesn't get hit by the Timber Chain as it misses. Still in very low health here, as Lycan going to get the kill without the shapeshift. No problem for him. Slayer's in the front lines just getting melted as well and crystallized. He fought back. This is going to be a dieback from Monkey King. 4 dead as Urgon tipping his buddy. It's not going to be the full team wipe as Nature's Prophet does for it.
Yeah, like he doesn't care. Doesn't really affect his team at all, and this is going to mean a set of racks minimum. They can probably still go for Roshan after this too.
They may even go for bottom lane if there's no tier 2 tower there to protect the base, so
yeah, they know there's no Ravage, so even if the Tidehunter respawns, he does have buyback, but what's the point if the entire team is respawning anyways and your Monkey had already used it?
And old Afterlife in these fights. 6-0-11, he is just going untouched, shredding through heroes. As all the attention has been on the Lina and the Lycan, it feels like he's had a very free game as a result. And he's just zoning Navi away from any kind of a base defense. Still 15 seconds without the Monkey King, and it does look like Team Spirit are going to try and just secure this Rax here. They pop the Wolves in the Howl. Urgon takes the range racks here. They're keeping up the melee with the Sprout, but it gets broken by the LSA, and double racks for Team Spirit. You mentioned it. One bad fight, and they'll get 2 lanes, and that's exactly what they did, Will.
Yeah, all cooldowns. You have Nature's Prophet, who's like the only non-team fighter in Dota as a core.
Hold that thought. Here comes Team Spirit. They're not giving Navi a second to breathe, and when you're playing against the long cooldowns that you mentioned, this is the perfect way to play Dota. This Tide still doesn't have Ravage for another 7 seconds, and it feels like that last team fight was ages ago. Pasha just being zoned away, but here comes a Snowball, going to look to initiate.
It actually looks okay for them.
They've got the Soulbind out though. The X's are from the Death Prop. This is a 5 position. They need to blow her up, but they're going to ignore her as Urgon takes out Slayer instead. They're going to avoid the Wukong command. Pasha gets out forward with the Ravage. He finally had to come back up. Afterlife, he misses the Timber Chain out, but he's still so goddamn freaking tanky on the front lines, doing a lot of damage here. And with Urgon's Lina, him and Afterlife are just taking Navi apart. They GG out. It's over. Urgon BKBs for putting the exclamation mark on this win, and too many long cooldowns versus Lycan. That seems to be what you think is the biggest problem here.
I think it's always going to be the
Pick.
That is
green.
kind of not blue.
It was Navi. Should have seen that coming.
It's like a
Good game in this dual lane with Battle Hunger plus Fire Spirit spam. Very annoying and strong, although Jug does have some sustain from Blade Fury. Some magic immunity from Blade Fury and sustain from the Healing Ward. He's going to go in with the Inkswell. This is a kill lane of their own. The Inkswell stun with the Blade Fury.
Oh no, Magical died.
Asha, yeah, ooh, okay. Not what you're hoping for. It's Immersion having the last laugh. As Jiracha needs to get back to safety. Gets rid of the Battle Hunger.
Surprised he didn't go for the Healing Ward, by the way, considering how much they've been battling in this bottom lane.
I will say, as a Phoenix player, playing against Jug, sniping Healing Wards is very easy.
Dusa getting screwed over doesn't matter as much as the Void Spirit. And you have to secure his lane right now. But if he dies, he just TP'd into this lane.
He doesn't have TP. He just came up top there.
Look at this though.
But
the decrep. It's pretty much a stun.
he's managed to get up the Jingu stacks anyways, and Crystallize is melting.
Oh no, pretty much a stun is not a stun. Let me just...
Try it like that.
Oh god, I wish they had literally any other 5.
Oh, he gets the rune as well. Yeah, this 5 position Pugno not really panning out so far, and also not panning out is this bottom lane. Immersion's been able to roam around.
Keen CS and hasn't...
And he just died.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he's feeling too okay anymore after that death.
Oh, hi, Urgon.
Yeah, Magical gets the Remnant pull. One more right click will give him the regen. Will he use the Boundless Strike? He's trying so hard to get
He might be dead here.
Yeah. The Decrep, he turns, gets the Jingu stacks here, but he's still in trouble. Can look to turn and right click, but won't get any being made. That's going to be key this game for Navi to get back, is stack jungle, Medusa farm stacks. But Team Spirit, well aware of this, are going to catch Ilias doing these stacks. They don't prevent the stacks, but they do
stun him. Find
Ilias.
Oh no.
And can Team Spirit steal these stacks?
Yes, but they're going to need more of this.
Yep.
Dire's top tower.
Crystallize in full jungle mode. Has got the Iron Talon, which is at least an ideal item to have, but meanwhile, his teammates are playing outnumbered as Team Spirit get a easy 3v1 kill on Pasha. These is on Magical. What can he set up? He just feels like he's got no one to play around with. Even his supports don't offer much. No Supernova. Okay, he Phoenix just hit level 6. Is Immersion going to run him with the Inkswell? Gets decrept and blasted here, but here comes Monkey King with the Wukong command, going to take out Ilias. Just the one kill going to go Urgon's way, it seems.
I think they wanted to save the Clockwork, and it sort of just worked out that they got the kill on top of that too.
Denies Netherward in front of him. That's a psychological victory for Navi. It's a snowball game.
Yeah.
It's, you know, soccer is not a snowball game. Somebody's up 1 or 2-0. The game is still on even footing. You're not stronger because you're ahead 2-0.
I like that you're calling it soccer for me. Immersion might just die for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get a freebie. They might have overextended real hard here.
This is what Navi's been waiting for. The overextension. They're going to get a second kill as well, and
Jug is stuck.
yeah, the Jug's a big kill.
That's another kill.
Pasha with the double dunk, and he's looking for more. He's
Urgon might be dead too. Yes, he is. They've got the catch on him.
Wow,
Dude, they've thrown pretty hard here. What was that?
All kinds of roles. This one, it's the 3 position, so it'll be a very fast Aghanim Scepter when you're getting this farm priority. Blink call, Clockwork being caught out, Remnant to follow it up, and an easy pick.
Another kill.
Yep.
Feels that they just sort of fed away.
How well does Spirit's draft like deal with a farm Medusa, since it feels like we're headed into that farm Medusa territory?
The funny thing is, I think they have a ton of protection for her. Like, they have good ways to kill her, but the Pugna Decrep is not just a meat.
They initiate in, hook shot. Weavers rotate off the top lane, but their Stone Gaze coming out probably means this kill won't happen. The life drain, the Cogs, Crystallize pushes himself out of the Cogs and is in all sorts of trouble because of it. Can they kill off this egg? It looks like with the Blink Call, they're going to have to disengage Immersion, dying to the Battle Hunger. He should be going down here. The Weaver has time lapse, but the taunt is there. Can he get time lapse? No, he cannot. The Wukong's going to catch out all three of Navi inside. Luckily, there's a Remnant to pull him away. The Boundless Strike will finish off the Phoenix, and the Blade Fury will finish off.
I'm like, you know, if he wants to get Yules, I guess, but even that's a pretty costly item.
He's just being scouted by the ward. The Blink Call is there. And he gets sniped. He did take out the creep wave, though.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Realized. I had no reason for this. This is his axe.
Both teams really want this Roche. Double Diffusal and Radiance, making this Medusa's life a little bit difficult, but without the BKBs.
Did you see that, by the way?
No.
He was proccing the channel without actually having
to slow this game down and farm. And this Axe Weaver going to give them a nice save for their frontline cores. Bottom lane, gotta be careful. This Axe has a Blink Call. Goes on the Grimstroke instead. Grimstroke just making sure he can save the Jug there. Misha. Monkey Jug has the Abyssal queued up, so
okay,
more standard build. Here come Navi, they've smoked up. Pasha.
Pretty big fight opportunity.
Ratio's off to the side. They lose Misha elsewhere. Magical, I believe, just solo killing him. He was down in the bottom river as they're chasing for more. Old Afterlife on the run. Gets him with the silence.
He's really fast.
Yeah. Looks like he should be okay here. There's going to be a courier snipe and just the...
that can get away from it.
Yeah. And we've seen a few teams use this like Clockwork Grim combo, and when you can perfectly time the Inkswell after a hook shot.
Like, look at this. Will he...
Oh, nice time left save.
Will he die for this, though, is the question.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned the lack of stuns. It's going to be tested here. Can they bring down Magical? Another silence coming out on the Clockwork. The Yule Scepter used as well. Jirachi really wants to chase this one. He pulls him off the tree as well. Oh god. Does hit him with the Boundless Strike, and they will pay.
Finally, I would have felt... That's so funny. Pasha was about to use his call because he's like, well, they see me on both sides. But in fact, they only saw him on the right side. Like on the higher end of the cliff.
Yep. Get used from both sides. Both teams looking to protect their creep waves, protect their tier 2s. Jirachi not going to get this tier 2 just yet. And it looks like a Clockwork. Yeah, he's being jumped in the jungle here. Out of position, and Weaver forced to...
And Crystallize is really, really strong, but that's never really been the issue.
Smoke up.
They're gonna walk up high ground.
They pop the Wukong cement.
They're all 5-4!
He pops the BKB. It's a hook shot. They get decimated.
What was that walk? Oh, they popped the smoke. They still go up the cliff, and now Crystallize is gonna get hunted. He's out of mana. Don't think they have anything else for him.
With these, they were still on the low ground when it popped, which is even worse.
Yes.
So they saw absolutely nothing.
Yeah, they have no vision right now. All of their vision was centered on the left side of the triangle. Oh, that was a disaster. All right, they lost like 2 couriers. If the cogs had hit the Dusa in there too, ooh.
Yeah, if she got pushed in somehow. They're going to jump in on the monkey, but Clockwork's there ready with the cogs pushback. This is a dead Void Spirit. As Urgon going to pop the Wukong's command as well. Charges forward, once crystallized. He's being slowed down. He's lost his entire mana pool because of the Diffusal Blade. Does get back to safety. The Stone Gaze movement speed helping him out there. The Boundless Strike going to find the Axe. Axe in trouble. Needs to find a way to blink out, but he's taking damage over time, so he can't do so. Axe goes down. No egg. No Stone Gaze. This is looking like trouble for Navi. As the Omni Slash is going to slice and dice through the Phoenix.
They're going to chase him.
Looks to be next. Crystallize, I believe, has buyback here. Has 2k gold. It's going to be closed.
Oh, he ate the tree.
Oh, Medusa
that's so sick.
Gets back to the trees. Can she TP out? Nope, gets caught by the stun. And Medusa dead. No buyback, was just short on gold. 150 short of it.
Too.
4 heroes without buyback. GG is called. Navi get 2-0'd. And they are likely going to be eliminated from ESL 1 Los Angeles. They are now 2 wins, 4 losses. Spirit, on the other hand, 4 wins, 2 losses. These guys have looked amazing. Urgon, a superstar mid. Duraccio